Hello and welcome to the first of many of new Music Wales podcasts from Evolution Studios Cardiff. I'm David.
I'm Damien.
And today we will be interviewing and listening to the music of Mr Matt Newman. The man, the myth, the legend, the voice of Bedwas. Current singer with blues rock band Bus Pass. Former singer with Smokestack Lightning. Solo artist, video artist, and all-round bloody nice bloke. But before we actually get into speaking to Matt, we're going to have a little listen of a song that he just done earlier. His little warm-up song, and I thought it was worth you listening and watching.
Still staring out a window, trying to figure out just what to do. The last time she gave her heart away, it came back broken in two. And like an old abandoned car, she parked it down off Lonely Avenue. And she forgot all about it till the day she laid her eyes on. Her heart said fight it up, her soul said fight it up, her mind said fight it up, let love live again. He's sitting in a subway station watching as the trains go flying by. He used to hate the black man, so the black man reached out to save his life. Pulled her to the darkness and rescued, blinded by your light. Well, ain't it crazy how simple like the kindness can open up your eyes? Open up your eyes and let her heart say, fight it up. The soul say, fight it up. The mind say, fight it up. Let love live again. Whoa, 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 So here we are together, you and me, still trying to figure out the world. We're just searching for a reason to believe in what makes this big ball turn. But if we held on to each other and gave love and showed love for all love's worth, you know that they might call us crazy. Tell me, who's it gonna hurt? Who's it gonna hurt? And let her heart say, fight it up. The soul say, fight it up. Let the mind say, fight it up. Let love live again. Just let her heart say, fight it up. The soul say, fight it up. Let the mind say, fight it up. Let love live again. Oh, let love live again. Let love live again. Just let love live again. Let love live again.
Right, Matt, fired it up.
Fired It Up, yes. It's the first song in the set with Bus Pass, and I'd never really come across Joe Cocker. I'd never listened to Joe Cocker that much before it started with Bus Pass. And the song at the start of the set, it's always the one I use now before, whenever I sing anything. I'll use that song to warm up my vocals and sort of gauge where my vocals are going to be, if you like. If that makes any sense.
What, you mean sometimes you can actually tell if you can have a stinker?
Yeah, definitely. And then I'll try and use a different part of my voice to maybe get me through the gig. Like.
What is it about that song in particular then? I'd not heard that one before. It's quite a latter one, the Joe Cocker.
Yeah,
2012.
yeah. It's just I think it's because it was so easy to play, to be honest. my version's just 2 chords.
Yeah, you'll have all the musers watching that. When look, he's only using 2 chords. Yeah, but 2 chords are effective. Let me tell you.
In terms of like the range of the song, is that one sort of?
Yeah, it's the range and also the amount of breath you got to use to get through it. You know, because you're on top of it all the time, like so. So yeah.
So was Joe Cocker one of your early musical influences, or was that
No,
somewhere
really.
sort of
I'd never really listened to Joe beforehand. I was more sort of heavy rock and everything, to be honest. So Joe Cocker was a bit of a sidebar for me when I joined Bus Pass. But yeah, I've listened to him ever since, to be honest.
So when you say heavy rock, you must mean the late Tommy Vance.
Tommy Vance, Friday night. That's
Friday
me
Night
on
Rock
for
Show.
as a
Yeah,
14-year-old
wow.
in my bedroom.
Wow, that's fantastic. So what about your musical background? You know, where did you get this musical bug from?
Well, I think my dad was like a semi-professional singer all my life. He started when he was about 29 with a band, 4-piece band, and then he progressed on. He'd done barbershop quartets and big bands and all sorts of things. He actually could have had the same sort of opportunities as Tom Jones could have had.
Really?
I remember him telling me a story that he got offered the same contract as Tom Jones. Whether it's true, I don't know. But,
It don't matter, it's a great story.
well, Tom's always dropping names, isn't he? So I'm dropping Tom's name now. On behalf of that.
On behalf, yeah. And of course, it's run through yourself and Rosie as well now, isn't it?
Yeah, Rosie, she's very musical. Got a great voice.
Yeah.
And she's writing as well, writes her own stuff. She likes to use her voice for the instruments.
Yes.
She plays guitar, she plays ukulele, she plays a bit of keyboard. But,
What's her pseudonym on Spotify?
Pottery Club.
Pottery Club. So, Bandcamp, Pottery Club. Check out Rosie Newman. It's unusual, but it's really good. Got a BBC.
Yeah, she had airplay on BBC Introducing.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
And do you write songs together?
We yes and no. We'll do electronic stuff together.
Right.
Through like ProLogic or something.
You heard that first,
we have some great fun doing a music night and trying to create something out of loops and just voices and yeah.
And have you performed together then live?
Only at open mics. Yeah.
Any plans to do that in the future?
Maybe I don't know if Rosie's really a performer.
Right. Okay.
She's got the talent certainly, and she's really endearing when she plays. You know, she sort of draws you in, but I just don't know whether she's got in her to actually be a performer.
Right.
What about your musical influences? Where did they come from? Who was the first sort of person you looked upon with, I wouldn't say hero status, but who was your first one that went wow?
Well, it was really when Tommy introduced me to rock. That's when I started realising the musicians behind the music, if you like. Because before then I was sort of into ska and things like Madness and all that. And
were you a skinhead?
No, I wasn't a skinhead. I was. I don't think I was anything really. I wore a Harrington.
I had this picture. I had this picture of you with no hair.
I did have a skinhead when I was 8.
Would you?
It's been growing ever since.
Been growing ever since. Yeah, I've never known him other than long hair.
So rock-wise, really, David Coverdale, I think, was the guy that inspired me.
That's Whitesnake, isn't it?
Yeah, Whitesnake. You've got a great voice.
Because I've heard you do a Whitesnake Heart of the City, is it?
Yeah, we used to do that.
11 Heart of the City, yeah. And what about then? I mean, obviously, when we first met, we were up in Rudry,
that's right.
Rudry, and we got asked to do a band called Smokestack Lightning.
Yeah, well, I think the first time I met you, I was actually visiting, just watching your rehearsal.
That's
and,
right, I remember.
It's a story behind Smokestack Lightning. The guitarist from Smokestack Lightning, Steve Dunn, me and him was in my first band together when we were 14 years old, and the band was called Tannis, and we played Dougie's Youth Club in Bedwas, and we'd learned 4 songs. Ain't No Loving Heart of the City was one of them.
Oh, wow.
And the other 3 were all sort of they'd be unplayable these days. Paranoid, I think, was the second one in the set. Smoke on the Water, and Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway? You've done Stairway?
We've done Stairway to Heaven.
Never even attempted that one myself.
Well, we've done the 4 songs, and we got asked some more, but we didn't know anything, so we played the 4 songs again.
So, your second song is actually going to be a song you co-wrote with Steve Dunn.
That's right, a song called Flatbroke Blues.
The story behind this?
Well, I think just when you meet a woman and she leaves you with nothing.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll talk about that again. Sort of rings a bell, doesn't it?
We'll have a listen to it then.
So we have a listen to Flatbrook Blues.
Storm clouds they gather up above me. And up till now I've been too blind to see. Rain keep falling like it ain't never gonna end. And hard luck and misfortune, my only friend. And every day gets so much longer than the last. The pill to swallow when you're living in the past. But maybe it's a price I've got to pay. You know I'm down on my knees and my baby gone away. Yeah, I don't know why she came and went. All I know is that my money got spent. Now I've got gold that broke. Yeah, yeah. I got those flat broke. Sun it rises, it falls out of the sky, casts a shadow, river deep and mountain high. Like shattered glass, my broken heart ain't never gonna mend. You know it's hard to believe that this really is the end. And so I sing my blues till the end of time. You know I pay my dues and I drink my wine. But maybe that's a price I've got to pay. You know I'm down on my knees and my baby's gone away. Yeah, I don't know reason why she came and went. All I know is that my money got spent. Now I've got those that broke. Yeah, I've got those black broken. The storm clouds that gather up above me. And up till now I've been too blind to see. This rain keeps on falling like it's never gonna end. Hard luck and misfortune, my only friend. And I don't know reason why she came and went. All I know is that my money got spent. Now I've got those flat broke blues. Those flat broke blues.
And that was Flatbrook Blues, Matt, by Smokestack Lightning again. A song you've played quite a few times.
Yeah, there was the band and acoustically.
Nice, nice. So let's go back to when that was recorded up in Shabby Road.
Shabby Road, that's right, in Gafilly.
Kind of filthy.
You were there.
I know I was. I was saying how good the bass line was. Just up the bass on that, and then one.
And can you say a bit about Smokestack Lightning? So did that name come from the original Howlin' Wolf song?
Yeah, that's right. The Howlin' Wolf, yeah. Yep. And funnily enough, when we chose the name Smokestack Lightning, I don't think there was any other bands that I could find online using that moniker.
Yeah.
And then suddenly when we started everything printed up on the t-shirts down, they all come out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very popular name.
You still playing with them?
I played them in Tempe last year, just on a song, but when I joined Bus Pass, really, I moved aside and they got a new singer.
Why did you move aside then?
Well, it was just the way I met Bus Pass was through a sort of mutual friend, a guy called Chris Bartlett, and Bus Pass singer just left, and they were looking for a stand-in singer to cover a few gigs, and I said, yeah, send me the dates over. We're taking a bit of a hiatus anyway. And when the dates come, there was 85 dates, so it soon became apparent that I couldn't juggle the two.
No.
I think this year, do you tell me they've cut it down to just 75?
75, yeah, just 75 gigs this year.
So how many years? Don't know. 5 years time, you should be. you might have a weekend off.
That's right.
You might have a weekend off. We're going to jump a little bit to when you started doing your solo stuff. We're going to put a link in this to your video for Slow Down. Tell us the story of that, because there was a fair bit of involvement with people in the room about the Slow Down video.
Yeah, well, I think Slow Down really came about during the pandemic. Pandemic, can't you say it now? My dad had dementia and was passing away, and I think the story behind the song was just really, I was trying to get life to slow down, you know, just try and wind it back a bit. So that's really where the song came from. And yeah, we spent a bit of time in the studio here, we recorded it, we shot a video.
Du kannst es nicht bemerken. Sachen wechselt immer bei dir. Einen Tag sitzt nicht und denkt dafür, wo alles gegangen ist. Ich würde gern das Zeit langsam zu machen.
Slow down. It's all moving too fast for me. This old town ain't no longer where it used to be. Unfamiliar places, strange old faces, take pride a place where we once were. If everything changes, tell me how am I still standing right here? Where did it go? Time, where did it go? Stick around, try and be everything you want me to be. Stand my ground, I only let you see what I want you to see. Same old places and faces, all laid waste to another year. If everything changes, tell me how am I still standing right here? Let me go, time. Where
Sachen wechseln immer bei dir. Einen Tag
This old town
und denk dafür,
ain't no longer where it used to be.
ich würde gern die Zeit langsam zu machen.
Where did it go?
The next song you're going to do for us, Matt, a song called Too Late. The background of that song?
Well, the background, I think, is really from trying to. I don't know, how can I word this? I think I always thought music would be my vocation. I always felt from a really young age that music was what I wanted to do. I'd seen Dad being sort of semi-professional. My brother managed a band called Waterfront back in the
Really?
the early 90s. That had some success in the States and the UK. And I just seemed to have all the right connections to be able to do it. And for whatever reason, it just never happened. And Too Late is really about that. Is sort of revisiting it a few years later, and then is it now too late to do something with it, you know? And that's where Too Late has come from.
Well, it's just remarkable, isn't it, that people with talent, it's only a tiny percentage that actually make it. Is it just luck? Is
I
it being
think
in the right place at the right time?
there's that, and it's also I think with me, because I never really had an instrument. I couldn't play guitar. I was just a singer, and you know, if you're just a singer.
Well, what we're going to do, we're going to hear the song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
We're going to hear the song and then we'll discuss again afterwards. So this is from 2020, I do believe. This is Too Late by Matt Newman.
I'm singing that same old song. When the lights go down, I find I'm almost there. These empty rooms I'm playing, I'm feeling kind of bad. You know it's too late. When the best years you've had are behind you. A twist of fate, and it's the fact you never made it that defines you. Band plays on and on. I'm still singing that same old song. When the lights go down, I find I'm almost there. These empty rooms I'm playing, I'm feeling kind of bad. You know it's too late, playing at the tarmac without you. Closed gate is all that you got left there to remind you. The band is since long gone. You're just playing that same old song. When the lights go down, I find I'm almost there. These empty rooms I'm playing, feeling kind of bad to me.
That's Too Late. That song finishes quite abruptly. Is it an untold story? Is it an unfinished story for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the moral behind the song, if you like.
There's more to come.
There's more to come. There's more to come. Maybe I'll add another verse to it one day, and it'll all become apparent what happened and how it all worked out.
How much time are you able to, put towards your original music now? Because you're quite busy with Bus Pass. You're saying you did quite a few gigs.
Yeah. As far as performing, I find probably the Bus Pass at the moment is taking all my performance time up. Especially with the sort of set they do, as classic heavy rock, and it's hard really to do 3 or 4 gigs a week. So yeah, after that.
He's got no voice on the Monday.
No, I got no voice on the Monday.
Are you still writing?
Yeah, still writing. Still all the stuff going out to me. I've been writing since 14, so I got quite a large back catalogue of stuff that I haven't. I don't even play anymore, to be honest. But, yeah, I've got.
What about? We're going to talk about now about well, we say your last song, which really shocked me. Elton John.
Elton John, I love Elton John. I think he's superb. Maybe it's not the Elton John, maybe it's the Bernie Taupin, because I think it's the songs that I like. It's the words and how they're written. Elton John, great performer, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, Elton John or Bernie Taupin music is my go-to space when I need to lift myself.
When you don't want to sing yourself.
When I don't want to sing.
Although you probably sing along.
I don't want to sing my own back catalogue of music. Yeah,
it's like
Elton John. I'll turn.
It's like Sunday mornings. I've got Elton John's Love Song album, and sometimes that's just so mellow, isn't it? It allows you to do your housework and listen to music.
That's quite an old school song, 1972, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't it? And actually, I saw him in Cardiff Capital in 1976 on his, what was it, Louder Than Something tour.
When he was off his face.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elton, if he's listening. But he's I like to say, I think he champions new music as well. Elton John. I've always said, there's people that say to me, who would you love in your studio? And you think to yourself, oh, would you want, like somebody I really love, like Queens of the Stone Age? Yes, I would. What's his name? The ginger fella, Ed Sheeran. Yeah, I'd have him, but you'd say, give me Elton John.
Yeah, he's a good collaborator.
Give me Elton John all day long, because you just know that if you've got a seal of approval of Elton John, then I think you're on the right track,
Right, we'll have a listen to the song then.
Then have a listen to Rocket Man by Elton John and Bernie Taupin.
She packed my bags last night, pre-flight. 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man who think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning out his fuse off too long. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find not the man who think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning out his fuse off too long. Mars ain't the kind of place you wanna raise a kid. In fact, it's cold as hell, and there's no one there to raise them. If you did, I'm not in science, I don't understand. It's just my my job 5 days a week. I'm a rocket man. I'm a rocket man. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man you think I am at home. Oh no, oh no, I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning at his fuse up the road. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. The touchdown brings me right again to find not the man you think I am at home. Oh no, I'm a rocket man. A rocket man burning at his fuse off the road. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Yes, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Major Tom.
Right, that was Matt Newman with Rocket Man. Finally, we're going to have to say thanks for coming in, Matt.
Thank you for inviting me.
It's no problem at all. I mean, anybody who comes to the studio will often see Matt here anyway, because he's as well as being a good friend, he does a lot of work here with myself, a lot of helping out there. What is your ambition going forward then, Matt?
I think learn the guitar for sure. I'm a very mediocre player. I think once I learned a few chords and was able to put that to my voice, I sort of stopped learning the guitar, if you like. It was enough for me. It's just an accompaniment to the voice. But I'd love to get a bit more proficient on the guitar, I think. And then maybe as Bus Pass slows down, because they're all getting on, you know, they're all of an age, hence the name Bus Pass, is maybe take that step into solo performance. That's where I see myself going.
I mean, I was there when you did a solo set of Big Love a couple of years back, and that was a sort of a late stand-in, but I mean, 20 minutes of just pure class as everyone sat there watching. And
Well, thanks for saying it.
Oh, it was just one of those wonderful afternoons, and you know, and you should be doing it more. I mean, you can you've proved to us already what you can actually do, and you know, you should be doing a lot more of it.
Absolutely. I can remember the first time I saw you, well, the only time I'd seen you playing your original stuff, and that was at the launch of the Blue Evolution.
The album launch.
The album in the old London. I actually came up to you at the end and shook your hand and said you got a great voice.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
So you've got the huge back catalogue of stuff you've been
Yeah, that's right.
working on.
Maybe I need to spend more time in the studio, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than welcome. What about your we were talking before about Welsh music and as in not in Welsh language music, Welsh bands.
Yeah, I think it's just so much talent in Wales. You know, you go to any pub on a weekend and you'll see musicians there playing, but not just the sort of cover acts, but actual people writing their own music and making music. There's some great not just musicians but songwriters. You know, Bleeding Noses, the song Home that I do. Fantastic writers. You know, I think when you listen to the lyrics and the stuff they put together, it's up there with the top bands in the country. And I think unfortunately in Wales, because we don't have like major record labels and everything, someone comes out every now and then and rises above the parapet, the Manic Street Preachers or the Stereophonics. But I think there's not enough emphasis on Welsh music or playing in Welsh music on the radio. And again, like you said, not Welsh language music, but it's just music that's created, written and produced in Wales.
It's funny enough that you mentioned the Bleeding Noses there, that there's been a couple of people coming, you know, doing covers of the Bleeding Noses, and it's not till you hear them you realise how well they're crafted. And again, we probably weren't going to put another song on, but we did record you playing a Bleeding Noses song in there, although you probably weren't aware of that. So yeah, we've got Home. It is Home, isn't it?
Home, yeah.
We've got Home by the Bleeding Noses, performed by Matt Newman, to see us out at the end of the show. But one thing I will ask people is to
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe to the Evolution Studios Cardiff YouTube channel, which is what's going to be posted on this. So, well, yeah, because I want to retire. Again, thank you, Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers, Matt.
Thanks, Ian.
Catch you all again soon for our next programme.
Give me no reason, I give you no lie. We can just come and go home. I wanna go home. Spain is in season, it's that time of year. I give it all up for good, except that I could. Except that I would you believe it? I waited for right. What will I do with these flies? Take them on back, but you can see it. You had those pies. Why won't you break those? You're putting on me, that you're putting on me, yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been let down, like everybody's walking through us, ain't nobody talking to us. I wanna go home, I wanna go home. One broken man walking around this ghost town, he's turning his world upside down. I wanna go home, I wanna go home. Oh, 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 oh. Stopping these feelings from coming around. I'm being lost and found. Just come and find me. I'm holding the flare up, I head for high ground. I'm hoping you come find me. I just wanna be found. I wanna be found. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been let down, like everybody's walking through us, ain't nobody talking to us. I wanna go home, I wanna go home. One broken man walking around this ghost town, he's turning his world upside down.